Hey everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I am going to make this little video about stepping out of your own way. So, stepping out of your own way, when I first learned about it, it took me a little while to actually get it. So, what is actually stepping out of your own way? It's not taking things personal and not being in the me. It's about allowing the creativity, the source, the expression to come forth. And so when you do that, you have to step out of the me, right? And the me is all about trying to protect and trying to analyze and trying to think and about processing it and worrying and stressing and fearing about everything that possibly could go wrong when or if it happens. So if you're writing a book, it could be the thoughts about, wonder if it's a failure, wonder if I can only write one book, wonder if this happens, or if you're trying to create a piece of art, same thing. Or you're going into being a musician and writing songs, and you love singing and you want to sing, but we have a lot of those self-doubts and those thoughts and beliefs, and that all comes from me. So it's actually taking the me, putting it aside, which is hard to do unless you actually have the true experience of stepping out of the me and putting it aside. And when I had the actual experience of doing that and making that choice and doing that and saying, you know what, I don't care. I'm taking the me and I'm putting it up on the shelf and I'm allowing source of the creation of expression to shine through me. And then you get what you're trying to create, right? So stepping out of the me is going to be very important and vital to your creation and what you're supposed to come here in your life purpose into this world, right? Because it flows through you. It's not forcing yourself to do something. And I, at one point, was trying to force myself to do something, and I would get frustrated over and over and over again, and I would just stop. And I was like, well, this isn't working, right? So what does it mean? And I really kind of sat down and looked at it. What does it really mean to step out of my own way, right? Because people will say it, but they don't really explain it, because there's no real explanation for it except for stepping out of the me. And the me, like I said, is all the worry, stress, fears, personalizations about the situation. It's really not about me. It's not about you. It's not about anybody else. It's about source, expression, the creation that is waiting within you to come out and express itself and to share and to be here for everybody else. Okay? So sit down and take a look at it. See where, and ask, And it's choice to step out of the me and put it aside and say, you know what, I'm going to write this song, I'm going to sing the song, and I'm going to go audition with my song that I wrote and that I played. And you know what, I'm just going to be in the moment with source, the creator of this, and it doesn't matter what others people think, say, or do, but this is what I have to share. Because it really doesn't matter. It does matter in a sense, but it really doesn't matter about what people think or what people do with the outcome of what you're creating to share with other people. And in that, we may think that people really don't care, but actually they do, right? It's just an illusion, a thought, a false belief. Because what you have to share can be very helpful and vital to other people. Like, take me for instance. I am really not great at these videos, as if you haven't already noticed. But I'm learning. I'm stepping out of my own way and my comfort zone, and I am working on doing the videos because that is part of what I do. I help people. And when I am not wanting to do videos, I'm just standing in my own way from creating what it is that I want to create, from helping people to get the word out, to help people become, one with their highest potential. So when I am in a place of not wanting to do a video, or I'm feeling myself struggle, I take my me and I put it on the shelf, and I just allow what's here to come through. So I hope that makes sense. It's just a reminder to recap. We got to step out of our own way, which is the me, the personalization, the false beliefs, patterns, our teachings, our programming, all of that is taking that out of you and just allowing source to come down through and out through you to share and express what it is that you are here to do and share with others, your life purpose. So I hope that makes sense. Definitely check it out and look at it, because unless you look at it, you're not going to be able to see it, and you're not going to be able to have the experience of what I'm talking about. Because I really was on one level for a while, like I said, struggling with trying just to understand it, but I never really sat down and looked at it, right? It's not until we get to that point where this isn't working, so you really got to take a look at it. And when that happens, it'll be shown to you. So, happy journeys.